Hello, everyone. My name is Eric, and I'll be doing my presentation on alcoholic beverages. The three areas of interest that I explored were consumption amount, beer production amount, and the import and export amount of alcoholic beverages. The three questions I came up while researching the data was, would a country with more production of beer more likely to consume alcohol? The second question, is a country which imports more alcoholic beverages more likely to consume them? And the third, how likely is a country that produces beer is more likely to export alcohol? One thing to note, for the sake of simplicity, I categorize each country into their respective geographical regions, or GR for short. From these three questions, I came up with three hypotheses. First one, a GR with more beer production is more likely to consume alcohol. The second, a GR which imports more alcohol is more likely to consume it. And the third, a GR that produces more beer is more likely to export alcoholic beverages. Here is my first set of graphs. On the left is tons of beer harvested. As you can see, Asia is the leader with just under 60 million tons of beer harvested. Europe in second place with just over 40 million tons of beer harvested. And North America with about 25 million tons of beer harvested. On the right, we have the import and export amount of alcoholic beverages. Europe is the leader in both imports and exports of alcoholic beverages. Feel free to pause the video if you'd like to take a closer look. My second set of data I have is the consumption amounts. On the left, we have consumption per capita. We see that Europe here has 450 liters of consumption per capita. Second place is Africa with 250 liters of consumption per capita, and third place is Asia with actually a tie between Asia and Central America with 150 liters of consumption per capita. Keep in mind that consumption per capita means an average of each person, so not everyone will drink in their respective geographical regions. On the right here, we have the total consumption of pure alcohol in liters of a population of 15 years and older. As we can see here, Asia is the leader by a long shot with about 17 billion liters of pure alcohol consumption in 1 year. Second place is Europe with under 6 billion liters of pure alcohol consumption, which is only a third of what Asia has consumed. Again, feel free to pause the video if you'd like to take a closer look. From these graphs, I made some observations. From my first hypotheses about beer production and alcohol consumption, I found out that North America produces more beer than Central America, Africa, and Oceania, but consumes less alcoholic beverages per capita than these three regions. Asia has the most beer production, but has a smaller consumption per capita than Europe. For my second hypothesis, is about import and consumption. One thing I found interesting is that South America imported less than North America, but consumed more alcohol per capita than North America. As for the third hypothesis about production and export, I found out that Europe produced less beer than Asia, but exported more alcohol than Asia. To conclude, my three hypotheses wasn't true in all cases. As you can see that a GR with more beer production is actually not more likely to consume alcohol as we saw with North America. Second, a GR with more imports is actually not more likely to consume. And a third, a geographical region with more pre-production is not more likely to export it. Before I end the video, I want to note that I got my sources from the World Mapper, but the official sources came from the World Bank and the Food and Agriculture Organization of the UN. This concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.